So I'll just make a quick video actually.
Too much waterproofing. Okay, so then you've got some walls here. We've got something to attach to.
Yeah.
The edges, since you've got balustrades effectively sitting on the edges,
Yeah.
you want the top of these, the inside if it's fibre cement,
Yeah.
and the top with fibre cement hanging out 100 millimetres past. So
Okay.
the EPS comes up underneath it and that makes a hard cap.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind you've got to think about your balustrades,
Okay.
because if you try to screw into the inside bit, you've got timber.
Yeah.
If you screw into the outside bit, you've got a bit of fibre cement and then foam.
Okay.
Nothing strong to screw to in the 100 millimetres out here.
Yeah.
Only in this line have you got something strong to
Stronger.
screw into.
That's right. Yeah.
You then have an issue. Imagine here, you want to screw, your balustrade comes up and you want to screw into here to support it.
Probably might be up till here, the balustrades.
Well, you've got a wall, you've got a low wall and then a...
And then, the balustrades
Because
might
you've
be up
probably
there.
got visual you'll have visual screening at 1.6 metres, won't you?
1.8 meters, yeah.
Right. So you want to secure here somewhere,
Okay.
up a bit.
Yeah.
But you've got 100 millimetres of foam here now. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is foam and that's foam.
Oh, true.
So you can't put a fixing into the foam.
Okay, yeah.
So what you do is you find out where you think those mountings are going to be, and you get two pieces of 45, because these are 35 mil foam, you get two pieces of 45 mil,
Yeah.
cut two pieces where the mounting needs to be, that long. One piece, second piece,
Yeah.
and then a piece of blue board on the surface. That makes it 100 millimetres deep.
Alrighty.
The foam
Yeah.
gets built around it, and then it gets meshed and rendered over it.
Yeah.
So when your balustrade guys come to drill a hole and to mount it, there's wood. Otherwise,
Otherwise, they won't be
there's
holding.
foam. There's no
it.
wood.
Yeah.
And so on this side, and also you're going to need the same on this side.
The side.
Even
Yeah.
a lot of builders forget this.
Yeah.
And they hate themselves afterwards.
Okay.
Because the building's almost finished. The guys come to put the railings on,
Yeah.
drill a hole in, there's nothing to
hold
attach
them.
to.
Alrighty. So it's better to put. It's the only option to put. Not better.
If you don't do it first, you'll be cutting a hole in the foam to put it in and then re-render and retexture the walls
Yeah.
later. So
Instead of this,
you either
it should be here, isn't it?
Well,
Wherever it is.
it probably...
It's actually straight up. This thing is under the roof, actually.
Wherever it is,
Yeah.
you need to know and put those two blocks, so it's 90 millimetres of timber and 10 millimetres of blue board,
Yeah.
which is just blue fibre cement. So you've got 100 millimetres. The foam gets put on with a hole cut that goes over that, so they all line up.
Yeah.
Mesh gets put over, it gets rendered over. It all looks like one piece of wall, but it's hollow, 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 hard, hard, hard.
Alrighty.
So you've got something to attach to.
To attach to.
Really important.
Yeah.
Well, most people have the windows put in by their roof carpenter.
Okay.
And so usually they will come and you say to your roof carpenter, I'd like you to put on scaffolds down, I'd like you to put on the pitching plates and put my windows in, please.
A pitching plate's also by the roof carpenter.
Yeah. Pitching plates are part of the roof front. They're part of the ground floor roof front.
Not the carpenters.
Roof carpenter.
Alrighty.
So there are two types of carpenters. Ones who do internal stuff, shelves, doors, cupboards.
Yeah.
And what we call a roofing carpenter or fixing carpenter
Yeah.
who builds frames.
So the guy who built the frame for
The guy
me.
who built the frame.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy who built the frame. And you say to him, scaffolds down, I want you to come and put on all my pitching plate. Say, I want you to build the frame for the balcony walls.
Yeah.
I want you to put on the pitching plates and I want you to put my windows in.
Okay.
The windows. When he puts the windows in, what
Yeah.
I suggest, because it's a really good idea, most window frames,
Yeah.
how can I do this? Most window frames, the side of the window frame, so here's the glass, the window frame has a fin on it, on the back edge.
Yeah.
And so you have your timber frame,
Yeah.
and on the outside of the timber frame, the window gets put in from the outside, that fin lines up with this, and there's a little bracket gets put over it and a couple of nails, and that secures it on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
This fin is then really important because behind the EPS we have sarking.
Yeah.
Now, sarking is like the blue and silver paper you see on buildings.
Yes. Yeah.
It gets stretched around the building and it gets taped over that fin.
Okay.
So if any water comes around the window frame in and gets behind the EPS, it gets onto the fin,
Yeah.
it gets on the outside of the sarking.
Yeah.
And the sarking runs down your wall until you have your under flashings, which are above your pitching plate, so the flashing at the bottom of the EPS. So you, at the bottom of the EPS, you have your wall,
Yeah.
you have your flashing. The sarking runs down the outside of the wall on the outside of this.
Okay.
So if water gets behind the EPS, it runs down this paper, it runs onto that flashing and gets
And
taken
get
out.
out. Okay.
Really important. And these flashings are 80 millimeters above your pitching plates, which is
Alrighty.
why you need the pitching plates, because otherwise
Okay.
you don't know where to put
Where
these
to put-
flashings.
Yeah. Okay.
And so 80 millimeters, and what happens is the 80 millimeters for the pitching plate means the roof frame is here.
Yeah.
You then have a roof batten, you then have a roof sheet. The roof sheet slides underneath these,
Okay.
so that the roof sheet goes underneath the EPS,
Yeah.
so that any water that comes down the EPS is on the outside.
Yeah.
Any water that gets behind the EPS comes down the
Sarking and goes down.
onto the underflashing and gets
And goes
taken
down
out onto the roof
onto
sheets.
the roof sheets. Okay.
Really important.
Yeah. Is this the?
And so the sarking is taped to the fins on the window frames.
Yeah.
But what I like even more than that is that you get a thing called Plascourse or similar,
Yeah.
which is just a plastic sheet. It's just like black
That's what I'm gonna-
plastic about that wide.
That's the one I have. I think this is the one. Those black sheets, yeah, just lying up there on the ground floor.
Yeah, that's Alucor or something. You've got trim fit windows from China.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you must get Plascourse. Put it on the frames, hang it out before you put the window frames in.
Okay.
The window frames must extend out at least 10 or 15 millimeters past here.
Oh, okay. Must
The front of the
extend.
window frame has to be outside there, because if it's not, the foam and the window frame here,
Yeah.
you've got exposed wood. You
Alrighty.
must have the window frame forwards so
Okay.
that the EPS comes up underneath or
Yeah.
under the edge of the window frame.
Okay.
Got to do that.
Yeah.
So
okay.
when the windows go in, any local roof plumber knows this.
Yeah.
He already knows the windows are on the outside. That's why you have a window reveal
Yeah.
and plaster on the inside, because the window frame doesn't sit here. The window frame sits there.
This here. Alrighty. Oh, so it won't be starting from here.
Very unlikely.
Okay.
Not unless you've got very wide windows.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you sat the window so it sat right here, it would end there. And then you'd have the
Alrighty.
cladding here.
Yeah.
And how would you stop water getting in that joint? It would be
Alrighty.
almost impossible.
So how much in front needs to be there?
At least 10
This much?
millimeters,
10
probably
millimeters.
more. 10 or 15
Alright.
millimeters at least.
Yeah.
Again, good roof carpenter should be able to answer these questions
Yeah.
for you. So,
He doesn't want to do it. I have to call someone else. He's like,
okay,
you know, like he.
sure. Well, he might be worried about the windows. If they're not locally made, he might be going,
He
I
missed
don't
his
know how
track.
your windows are going to work.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can give you the name of a guy who might be able to help you. Really good retired carpenter. He
Alrighty.
charges a lot of money for his time,
Oh, does
but
he?
he's very good.
Okay.
He might be worth speaking to.
Yeah.
Because if I'm being honest, I think you're going to need help.
Alrighty.
You
Yeah.
know, that's my honest opinion.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you're going to need help.
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
The guy that I would suggest, I'm wondering where I've got his number.